Alright, so today we're going to be looking at a video called Why You Should Not Be an Organ Donor by said by Pastor Steven Anderson. I don't really know much about Pastor Steven Anderson, so this video will be very interesting. He basically talks about how you shouldn't be an organ donor because of this experience that he read on articles, but I'm going to be reading from articles. I'm telling him that you should be an organ donor and that it's a good thing and that they don't do what he says that they do in this video. So we're just gonna have to see what happens.
So you got to take money out of the equation. Speaking of that, money being in the equation, it's funny. Me and my wife were talking a couple months ago, and or maybe a month ago, and somehow the subject of being an organ donor came up. And we were chatting about this, right? And I said to my wife, I'm like, no, I'm like, you should never be an organ donor. Don't be an organ donor. And my wife's like, what in the world? Why not? You got to help all these people with organs. And I said, no. I said, I heard about this, and I said, I don't remember the details, but I heard about this, how they'll basically kill you for your organs because they make money off the organs. And she's like, no way. We were kind of talking about it, and she wasn't buying it. And I couldn't really convince her because I couldn't.
So this is an article published by the Donor Network of Arizona, and it basically talks about how that the doctors will not let you die if you're a registered donor. That's literally the title, and published in 2019. It says, what's in it for doctors to deny a patient proper care if they knew she or he is signed up as an organ, tissue, or cornea doctor? It is deeply rooted concern that anyone personally or professionally connected to the donation hears at a regular basis from a broad range of ages and cultures. Some skeptics cite this as a reason they should do not join the more than 3.5 million people in the Donate Life AZ registry. Now, this is in Arizona, so I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but this is like a better indication of what he says rather than reading like some like article that says you shouldn't do it, because this has come from the Don Donor Network of Arizona. This is literally for health. So, and it talks about the Hippocratic Oath, which is an oath that comes from Greek that all medical physicians and doctors sign, that says that basically, to dumb it down, it's that if they signed an oath that says they have to cure the patient even if they're an organ donor or do something for like give away organs or do like when they die they give something away. Doctors have to do it. They have to because it's part of their oath, and they could lose their job if they find out they just let the person die without any like word or um just let them die. They can't do that. All right, they could go to prison, but yeah, that's just something a reason why.
And she's like, no way. We were kind of talking about it, and she wasn't buying it. And I couldn't really convince her because I couldn't remember the facts. I couldn't remember the information. Okay, then like a week later, she happened to see a news article about it that explained exactly what I was telling her. And since then, my wife did a ton of research on it, and she looked it up. And here's the thing. It's impossible to take the organs out of a corpse. They can only harvest the organs while you're still alive. So what they'll do is they'll say, well, this person can't survive. It's too late for them. Can we go ahead and harvest their organs? But see, here's the thing, though. I'm sure that sometimes that's true, that the person's, about to die or dying and they really are going to die. So yeah, let's harvest their organs and save someone else's.
All right, this is the Canadian Blood Services, um, and this is a health organization. And here's some facts about blood organ donation. So even though 1 to 2% of people who die can be considered for organ donation, that's not zero, and that's still a good thing. It's a step in the right direction. All right, but here's the caveat to that: most people can be considered for tissue donation. Tissues like your bones, like your bones have tissue in them, and your muscles have tissues in them. So that is actually a good thing. And it says here that organ and tissue donation are considered only after all life-saving efforts have failed, and it is certain that a patient will not survive. So this like that you can only harvest, you can't just do it when they die, is completely fabricated and bullcrap. And even more, Steven Anderson himself is a terrible person. Why don't we check out his Wikipedia? And I know Wikipedia is not the best place to look for stuff, but it recollects a person's life, and that's really the best way you could do it. So, it says that he has advocated for death penalty for homosexuals and prayed for the deaths of former U.S. President Barack Obama, and he's prayed for the death of Caitlyn Jenner. Now, if you don't know, Caitlyn Jenner's transsexual, and Barack Obama has argued and fought for abortion rights. So, Steven Anderson's right. He's very right wing, which is not a bad thing. It's not horrible, but his him talking about the he would not condemn or judge the person who, here, I'm gonna show you. It says, where did he say it? Oh yeah, here you go. He told columnist Michelangelo Signoret, I don't know, I don't care, that he would not judge or condemn anyone who killed the president. Now, this is President Barack Obama. So I don't know. You really want to talk? You really want to hear these points out from a person who is almost insane? Like, this is insanity. He doesn't judge or condemn the person that would kill the president, and one of the people who listened to him, even though they weren't motivated, they listened to it and they agreed. They were almost about to kill the president of the United States. It says it right here. Chris Broughton carried an AR-15 and a semi-automatic rifle and a pistol to the Phoenix Convention Center where President Obama was speaking. It also says Broughton explained that he was not motivated by the sermon, although he agreed with it. The sermon that Pastor Steven Anderson was talking at. So this guy's not a great person. And he's banned from many countries. South Africa, then the United Kingdom, the UK, Botswana, Canada, Jamaica, the Schengen area, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand. Like, this guy is on a no-fly zone. He's cut out from the rest of the world, bro. He's only in U.S. and that's because I don't even think can you be banned from U.S. Who knows? That's what I'm not looking for. But this guy is downright insane. It's crazy because this guy is he's banned from places. He's over here not really influencing, but being part of influencing assassinations on presidents. He wishes for presidents to die and people to die. I think doesn't that go against the word of God, wishing death on people? That's not cool. All right. But we're not here to talk about him. That was just a little rant that I went on. It's cool though. All right, so the end of the video talks about how he's like, oh, people could come back from being brain dead, but they're already harvesting organs. But no. All right, once you're brain dead, you're brain dead. There's no being unbrain dead. So he says that there's faulty declaring brain dead, so that if you take their organs while they're still alive and can think for themselves, that's like that goes against. No, it's dumb. No, once you're brain dead, you're brain dead. All right, and people argue, oh, if the heart stops breathing, or it's only ends until the heart stops beating. All right, they're still a person. They can't. If you can't breathe on your own, then you're brain dead. That's how it is. How it's always been. So I don't get this point of taking like keeping people alive who are brain dead, because there's no. They already do that. They already take people who are brain dead, who know they're gonna die, and just like completely just like um pull the plug on people who are I don't know if that's insensitive to saying I'm sorry. Say pull the plug. But that's just how I see it. Yeah, so that's about it. The video's pretty crap, but um it, yeah, that's it for Steven Anderson. He's a terrible person. Banned in Australia, banned in the UK, banned in a bunch of other places. Do not trust this. Donate your organs, please. And just so you know, I'm not faking it. Here's me editing the video at the end. So, yeah, I made this. There's no AI included in this. I made this myself. Thank you. Bye.